Seinfeld's John O'Hurley on Howie.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
That's the manager. Excuse me. Hi, I'm Detective Jack Snyder of the Oakdale, Illinois Police Department.
Yes, Detective. How can I help you?
I just came in from the States. We're investigating a marked U.S. $100 bill that turned up yesterday at this hotel.
Island authorities are cooperating fully with this investigation. We are prepared to assist you in any way we can.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Were you on duty last night?
I came in at 8 p.m. when the day manager left. She'll be back to take over shortly.
Thanks. In the meantime, do you mind if I take a look at your guest registry? Thank you. Molly Conlon.
Molly.
Brad, what are you doing up? What time is it?
It's early. I couldn't sleep.
How come?
Because of you.
Oh, you're up already. I was hoping you'd sleep in this morning.
So was I, but spent most of the night just staring up at the ceiling, so...
David again?
Mm-hmm. I was hoping that after seeing the doctor, I'd have a better night. He gave me a prescription for tranquilizers in case I had a hard time, but I didn't take any. I don't know why, Yes, I do. You know, I have a thing about taking pills. I just don't like it.
I understand. I'm the same way about pills myself. By the way, Jack called after you went to bed last night.
Oh, I thought I heard the phone ring.
I didn't want to disturb you, but he asked me to give you a message, and that is that he is off to the Caribbean on a case. But he told me to tell you that he'll be home before you have a chance to miss him.
Well, and he should have gotten back 5 minutes after he left.
Would you like some nice hot tea?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Thanks. Oh, someone's there! Someone's there! What?
As the world turns.
Oh, John, what are you doing here? I really don't have time right now.
I just need your signature on this thing, and then I'll be on my way.
What is it?
Well, it's a contract that I had drawn up, you know, saying that you give me full custody of the child, pending a paternity test, of course. Once you're divorced from Hal, it's
Everything
final.
is on hold right now because I have some things to take care of, okay? Because I really gotta go.
Where?
To the airport. I'll call you when I get back, okay?
Now, wait a minute. What happened?
Hal sent me a fax from the Caribbean saying he's not going through with divorce, and I have to go down there face to face and make him go through with it somehow, and the plane is gonna leave. I gotta go.
Forget it. You're not going on that plane, and that's it.
As the World Turns, brought to you today by Bounty, the quilted quicker picker-upper.
If you've got little kids, you've got big messes. Try Bounty Rinse and Reuse with sponge-like durability. Old sponges can be grimy, ordinary paper towels tear, but Rinse and Reuse can handle the toughest jobs. One sheet is durable enough to rinse, wring, and reopen. It works till the job's done, then throw the mess away. The quick picker-upper. Bounty Rinse and Reuse.
Learning to walk always has its ups and downs, which can push harsh wetness back onto baby's skin. So we created Pampers Premium Extra Protection. It locks wetness away better under pressure than the leading regular diaper to help baby skin stay dry and healthy. So even if you have to hit bottom, before you can bounce back up, there's always new Pampers Premium Extra Protection.
Okay, there we go. Who's on the line? My voice is my life. A sore throat? Death, because I talk for a living. I do talk radio, caller after caller after caller. So when I get a sore throat, I count on Chloraseptic.
5 sprays delivers the fastest pain relief possible. Relief that penetrates. Relief that's long-lasting.
It's a free country, but oh, please. We got a live one.
Vicks Chloraseptic. 5 sprays for instant relief that stays.
Visibly reduce the signs of sun damage with Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream. It contains retinol and multivitamins, reducing the appearance of wrinkles, fine lines, and age spots. Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream.
My mom says I look just like the Gerber baby. I've changed a bit. And so has Gerber. Now they don't have any added sugar or starch in over 100 recipes. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
Don't you boss me around. I'm going, and there's nothing you can say about it.
You're not getting on that airplane.
Didn't you
that's
hear
it,
what I
period.
said? Hal doesn't want to go through with the divorce.
Right, so he's probably on his way home, and you can talk to him about it tonight.
He's staying there for a couple of days. I tried to call, and he wouldn't call me back. I have to go and talk to him myself.
Listen to me. You're 7 months pregnant. They probably won't even let you on the airplane without a doctor's certificate. And you're flying off to some island somewhere where you don't even know what kind of medical attention is available?
Oh, God.
You know, you just don't use the old head, do you? You're going to jeopardize the health of this child
Everything
again.
I do is for this child. I want this baby to have a trust fund so it doesn't have to scrounge the way I did.
Oh, I'm well aware of all your sacrifices, but let me reassure you, this child is going to have a great life, and it will be taken care of by me, okay? Now, you just sign this thing.
You don't get it, do you? If there's no quickie divorce from Hal, there's no marriage to you. And if there's no marriage to you, there's no money, because odds are you're the daddy. And if there's no money, well, there's no custody agreement between you and me. So if I were you, I would write the doctor's certificate so I can fly and wish me good luck.
We have to call the police.
No.
Yes,
Relax. Now,
please
come
go
on.
lock the door. Someone's out there. Someone's out there.
Julia.
But then he could be coming in another door or Emma, what are you doing? Please don't go out there. He's gonna get you. Please.
No one is going to get me. Jimmy? Jimmy, come here for a minute. Don't you remember? Jack put a round-the-clock guard on the farm just in case David came back to Oakdale.
Morning, Miss Snyder. Everything okay?
Well, that's what we wanted to ask you. We thought that we saw someone out there.
Well, that must have been me. I just checked the whole property. Everything's okay.
Well, that's comforting. Jimmy, I'll get you a cup of coffee as soon as the pot's ready.
Thanks.
Okay?
You know where to find me.
I will. Thank you, Jimmy.
I'm sorry, Emma.
There's no harm done. At least now we know you're safe. We know you're safe.
Do we? Reality doesn't really seem to have a whole lot to do with it. God, I am so tired of this. I've been putting Jack and Holden through hell and jumping out of my skin all the time. Now I'm doing it to you.
Don't you worry about me. All we have to worry about is you. Just trying to calm yourself down. You hear? Mm-hmm. You know something? I have a wonderful idea. Jack's all alone on that Caribbean island, isn't he?
Well, yeah, on assignment.
Well, he can't be on assignment every moment of the day. I mean, just think about it. Oh, the beautiful, beautiful blue sky, beautiful white sand, beaches. I mean, don't you think that might be a wonderful place to go and relax?
Could I do that? I mean, just show up there, surprise, guess who's here? I mean, he's probably swamped with work. I'd just be adding pressure.
I think that's the kind of pressure that Jack can handle. I think we better take a vote on this. Now, all in favor of Julia going away to be with the man that she loves on a very special Caribbean island, say aye. Aye. I think the ayes have it.
I just hope I can dig up my bathing suit.
You couldn't sleep because of me? Really?
Couldn't stop thinking about you. Spending that $100 bill before I got a chance to launder it. Come on, time to rise and shine. Do the laundry.
Okay.
The faster we get rid of this stuff, the better I'm gonna feel.
Okay. Turn around.
What?
Turn around. You know, I still think you're overreacting. One measly $100 bill at a resort hotel in another country. You can turn around now. I mean, that is like a needle in the haystack, all right? And besides, that funny little guy at the store didn't look like he was running to call the FBI.
That is not how it works, Mal. Who's that?
Oh, probably room service. I ordered breakfast last night. There's enough for 2 if you want to stay. Just a minute!
Why don't you get a little hard out, all right? I'm gonna go into my room, make a few phone calls, set things up.
Okay. Fine. Jack! What are you... How?
Hi, Molly.
If you could leave just a little bit over at every meal, it would really add up.
Imagine what you could avoid eating in a single month. If you're significantly overweight, 30 pounds or more, depending on height, your doctor has something that may help you eat less.
It's called Meridia, and it can help you lose weight and keep it off. You've got to do your part. You've got to do your part with diet and exercise. But Meridia can help.
Meridia is a prescription medicine, and it's not for everyone. It can substantially raise blood pressure, and it's not for people who are pregnant or nursing, under 16, or taking anything else for weight loss, depression, Parkinson's disease, migraines, or for people with anorexia, glaucoma, or serious heart problems. Side effects may include headache, constipation, insomnia, and dry mouth. It's a controlled substance, so patients who abuse Meridia may become dependent. For more information, ask your doctor or call 1-888-4-MERIDIA.
I'm ready.
Meridia. You do your part, we'll do ours.
Why do people believe nothing works better than Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine?
It just breaks up my nasal congestion so that I can finally breathe.
It effervesces. It clears my stuffed up head.
It just works. It breaks up my cold. There's nothing else like it.
What they're saying is only Alka-Seltzer Plus has the power of effervescence. It rushes medicine to break up your worst cold symptoms so you feel better fast. Nothing breaks up your cold better than Alka-Seltzer Plus.
It just works.
Watch carefully. Fresh lemon scent plus Palmolive antibacterial formula. Together at last. Ta-da! New Palmolive Lemon antibacterial. Cuts grease on dishes, fights germs on hands. New Palmolive Lemon antibacterial. Ta-da!
No, this isn't a jeans commercial. It's about constipation. You're bloated, not yourself. If you're size 10s, feel like 2s.
FiberCon has natural fiber action to relieve bloating constipation.
I'm myself again.
FiberCon, be regular, be yourself.
He got away with helping more than 100 people commit suicide. But what 60 Minutes will show you Sunday night could land him in jail Monday morning.
So how you feeling?
I'm fine.
Hey, partner. Look me in the eye and say that?
I just feel a little nauseous right now, a little tired. But it's just because of the chemo. I'll be back to my old self by tomorrow.
I mean, I'm the one who's supposed to give the pep talks here.
Well, I'll give you the podium next time, okay?
Miss Bennett, you left without filling out your insurance form.
Look, I'm sorry.
I'll handle that for her.
The patient has to sign the forms, doctor, and there's a copay, too.
Well, why don't I
Look,
just
I'll
get...
take full responsibility.
If you say so, doctor.
She was just trying to do her job, and...
Well, she's dealing with people, not computer printouts. She should know what you've just been through.
Well, everybody in that room is having chemo, and it's not my first time. Look, I can handle being nauseous, and I can handle filling out a couple of forms.
Let's split the difference, okay? You handle being nauseous, I'll take care of filling out the forms for you.
You don't have to do that.
I want to. That way, the only thing you have to think about is getting well. Now, come on, I'm gonna take you home.
No, not yet.
Look, what you need most is rest, Camille.
What I need most is for you to slow down and hear what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. I'm listening.
Margot, hi.
What are you doing here? I've got a follow-up appointment with Dr. Samuels.
Oh, of course. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. So are the boys.
I stopped by the Argus before I came here. Tom had come in
Yeah,
early.
Lisa, please just... No.
Sorry.
Well, speaking of excruciating subjects, I knew that you and my dad were close. I had no idea how close.
Well, no, not anymore, Margot. That's all over and done with.
Well, not for him. He is in love with you.
And when's the next flight? All right, fine. Thank you. Well, The next flight is booked, and that's it until tomorrow, so it's now or never, John.
Wait a minute. You seem to be forgetting something.
You seem to be forgetting something. It takes time to get to the airport.
You know, you're not giving birth until mid-January. That's over 2 months away.
So what? My flight is today. Hal is in the Caribbean today. We're talking about a window of opportunity here, and it's closing.
Carly, that's 2 months from now. That gives you more than enough time to divorce Hal if he comes back.
And how do you propose I do that? Ask him to go to the Caribbean again? Or maybe you'd like to foot the bill for that. Actually, maybe he could make a bit of a vacation out of it this time. Go for a week or so.
You know something? If Hal changes his mind and he wants this divorce badly enough, I'm sure he'll be more than willing to pay his way down to the
Will you
Caribbean
listen to me? He's made up some reason to ruin everything, some excuse or something, and I have to go down there and straighten him out. I can do it. I know I can.
Sugar, you know you can get a fast divorce in Nevada as well?
Not without Hal's consent. Are you trying to be thick about this? Now, if I go down there and push him and poke him and prod him and hold a gun to his head or something, I can get the divorce. Now, would you just write the letter that says it's okay for me to travel?
Yeah, but it's not okay for you to travel.
Oh! John, I feel fine.
Yeah, you feel fine. How are you going to feel at 35,000 feet?
I'll sleep or something. It's like a 2-hour flight.
Listen, and here's what I'm really worried about. What if the pressure does something to the baby? And with your history of the pregnancy, the risk just isn't worth it.
It isn't.
No, it's not.
So that's it. That's your decision, huh?
That's my decision exactly, and I'm the doctor.
Okay. So what about the baby? You don't want it anymore.
Of course I want the baby. That's why I brought the document.
Well, I can't possibly sign that.
Now, wait a minute. We agreed.
We agreed, provided I was married to the father when the baby was born.
Listen.
Now, I can't marry you because you won't let me divorce Hal because you won't let me fly.
Carly, wait a minute. Just think for a minute. What if something starts to happen, okay? What are you going to do, call for the stewardess? My God, you're going to need a doctor.
Fine. You come with me.
Oh, right. I'm going to drop everything and fly down to the islands.
John, you want this baby or not?
Still can't believe how easy that was. Like filing a tax return.
Well, they don't call him Quickie for nothing.
Yeah. I don't know why it bothers me so much. I certainly have been through it before, but I don't know. It just seems so mundane.
Thanks. And the feelings are anything but.
Yeah, it seems like there should be a ceremony or something like there is in the beginning, only I don't know what it would be.
How about the ritualistic burning of the joint checkbook?
I like that. I like that. It's just so damn sad. You know, I should be grateful to John for making it easier for me, but now he's marrying Carly. Good riddance to them both.
No, I've been mulling it over all night.
And what have you decided?
I decided that I'm all mulled out, I guess.
I was hoping you changed your mind.
What, about giving Carly a divorce so they can get married? No way. Hell no.
Oh, look, I know how hurt you are and how angry you are, but if you stay in this marriage, you'll just be punishing yourself despite her.
Yeah, but when the new year comes, I get to watch John and Carly suffer when they lose out on $50 million. I mean, that's worth anything.
For about 5 minutes. Revenge is not all it's cracked up to be. We have to face the fact that we married two people that have a lot in common. They are both vindictive, they don't trust anyone, and they go behind your back and do things. And I certainly understand that I operated like that in the past, but you're not like that. That's not your style.
I'll change my style.
Come on, Hal. You're the most decent, honest man that I know. You couldn't do anything vindictive, and I don't think you'd want to start that now. You're better than that. You're better than they are.
What are you doing here, Jack?
Just checking on an old friend from home, Molly.
How did you know I was here?
Wow, nice suite. Well, looks like you're finally back on top. What'd you do, win the lottery or what?
Actually, I just signed a contract with WAK for my own talk show. In Your Face. It hasn't aired yet, but it will soon.
Good for you.
So, you down here with Julia?
No such luck. Here alone on business.
Oh. Police business?
I can't discuss it. It's confidential. I just was looking through the guest register, and there was your name.
Huh. Small world, huh?
Sure is. You here alone?
Gee, Jack. I didn't know you cared.
Well, let's see. Came down to get some raise to get away from it all, right?
That's right. That's right. I've had a rough couple of months, and I needed a break.
Yeah, it had to be rough. to hear that David got in touch with Emily Stewart. I mean, most people were trying to figure out why he got in touch with her instead of you. I mean, you were really tight with the guy before he disappeared, right? Heck, you were gonna get married.
Till he dumped me. You know what, Jack? I don't want to talk about this. I do not want to get on this subject. I am on vacation.
Sure. I just, you know, just in case you need a friend, I'm here. Someone you can trust. Just in case you get in over your head.
Where is this coming from, Jack?
You and I used to be kind of tight, Molly.
Where is that room service? I'm starving. You know, maybe I'll just go down to the restaurant.
Yeah, you know, before you go, I was just wondering, who's in that adjoining room with you?
What? Room? Joint? But that's not part of the suite.
Oh, you just keep the door open in case someone interesting happens by?
Maybe a maid left it open.
Or maybe there's someone in there you don't want me to know
Like
about.
who?
Like David.
Oh, that is nuts.
Oh,
You're
then
crazy.
you don't mind if I take a look?
No, I do mind. You are not gonna play cop down here, Jack. It's not your jurisdiction, for one thing.
Hey, Jack. Welcome to paradise.
Overactive bladder.
That strong, sudden urge.
Having to go so often. The fear of wedding accidents.
If you're one of the millions who live with some of these symptoms, there's something you should know. Overactive bladder isn't normal at any age, and your doctor has treatments that can help.
Need a break?
I can wait.
These treatments can help reduce the symptoms of an overactive bladder.
You want to go back?
In a while.
Overactive bladder isn't normal at any age, so talk to your doctor today about treatments that can help.
They're gonna smile around spoons and debate over flavors. It's how Quaker oatmeal starts their day. You've given them what they love. And the proof is all over those empty bowls. It's like a hug that lasts all day. Quaker oatmeal warms you heart and soul.
Step into a clean shower every day without cleaning your shower again. Try Tilex Fresh Shower. After your shower, spray a light mist. Don't scrub or rinse. Try Tilex Fresh Shower and you'll never have to clean your shower again.
What if you could treat wrinkles like an expert would? Introducing ROC, Retinol Active Pure from France. Developed with dermatologists, this pure and active form of vitamin A works deeper, inside skin's surface, stimulating renewal, smoothing skin. Something more superficial beauty treatments could never promise. New ROC, Retinol Active Pure, visibly reduces the appearance of wrinkles in 12 weeks. ROC, we keep our promises.
Every tree needs the proper nutrients to grow. The same thing applies to the growth of this tree. If you're concerned your child isn't getting enough nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure. It provides complete, balanced nutrition for kids. Pediasure.
What if on your way to a date you witness a mob hit, are forced into protective custody, and end up in tomorrow's news today? Find out on Early Edition, CBS Saturday.
He's got the moves. He's got the mouth. Don't move! Together, they're the LAPD's most lethal combination. Arsenio Hall teams up with Sammo Hung in the #1 new drama.
That's all I know, really.
An all-new episode of Martial Law, CBS Saturday.
Touched by an Angel, CBS Sunday.
What the hell are you doing here?
What'd you do? Follow us down?
I got better things to do than stalk you, believe it or not.
Well, gee, I am glad to hear it.
Why'd you feel you had to hide my brother from me?
Hey, I wasn't hiding. I was eavesdropping. See, every time we're one-on-one, I get this attitude from you. I never feel like I'm getting any real story. So I thought I'd sit back. Listen, maybe I might learn something here.
Did you?
Yeah, that you can't even be straight with Molly.
I told her I was here on a case, which I am.
What case?
Well, maybe you heard that I can't discuss it.
Isn't that convenient?
You know what's really convenient? You and Molly becoming an instant item, living it up on a tropical island, when last I heard you were both hung up on other people.
No, it's not what it looks like. We're just buddies.
Yeah, well, how come your buddy didn't sign the register?
Because she got to the desk first. Are you just grilling us about some crime, or are you just catching up on their gossip?
You should know sponging off your girlfriends isn't a crime, Brad.
We're going Dutch. Nobody's sponging off anybody
Even
here.
splitting the cost, this hotel's not cheap. I didn't know rebuilding a church paid so well.
Why don't you take it up with the IRS? It's been real fun. But we have a date with a couple of beach chairs.
For the
now.
record, if you heard from David, you'd tell me, right?
You haven't figured it out yet? David's in the other room, too. That's right, Jack. The three of us are an item. A menagerie à trois, Jack. Hey, David, why don't you come out and show yourself?
Molly,
Where are
stop
you, David?
it. All
Hey,
right,
where do you think
Molly.
you went to?
Hey, Jack, time to go. Getting on the ladies' nerves.
Enjoy your time in paradise. While you can.
Man, I was all over the map. I'd love to know what that was really about.
When I think about being sick, I sort of visualize this long corridor that I have to walk through, and there's all these doors. And I never know what's on the other side of them. You know, I know whatever it is, it's going to be scary and it's going to be new. And half the time, I'm not really quite sure whether or not I'm going to be able to handle it.
You always have.
I am not saying that these thoughts are rational, because trust me, they're not. And that's what makes them even more confusing.
I'm sorry, Go on.
There are times where I just sort of feel stopped dead by this. And I feel like I can't go through that next door. And that's the most terrifying. And I think that, you know, why even bother trying? Because it's a losing battle. And then it hit me that if I stop, then I am lost. So if I feel bad about something, then I have to do whatever it is to make me feel good. If I feel scared, then I gotta prove to myself that I'll be safe. And if I feel like I can't go on, then I will prove that I can.
It's a tough standard to live up to all the time.
Yeah, well, I'm a Bennett. We do things like that. And it works for me. Like just now, I felt, nauseous and scared. And the first thought is, well, am I gonna be able to make it through this chemo? And right there, that's the first clink in the armor right there. Because if I think like that, then the next thought comes along, and that's the big one. The big one is, well, am I gonna be able to survive this? So if I run home right now, and I hide under my blankets, and I let you take care of everything for me, then it's just gonna get bigger, and it's gonna get overwhelming, and I can't let that happen. So I gotta get out here in this crazy world and deal with people. Make you and my mother crazy. Fill out forms, laugh as much as I can, and do whatever I can to make myself feel strong again.
I understand. Really, I do.
I don't ever want you to think that I'm not grateful to you.
No. You sound like a woman who knows what she wants and how to get it. So let's go find that clerk so you can fill out your own form.
Thank you.
So it looks like Johnny gave you a real earful.
Well, I know about his involvement in Carly's pregnancy, and I know that he proposed to you.
And I hope he did not send you here to plead his case.
No. It's just that he wanted me to hear all the gory details from him before it got into general circulation and all. I'm just telling you what I heard. This isn't a setup, Lisa. All right, it's a little bit of a setup. It's just, Lisa, I'm worried about him. The way he feels, I don't know. You know, this whole mess with Carly, it's just...
Yeah, I know. You want me to save your father from Carly, and your father wants me to be a nanny to this baby. Neither one of those jobs appeal to me, Margot.
Well, no, I don't blame you at all, but that wasn't what I was going to say.
Well, that sounded like it was what you were going to say.
No, I just thought if you could just give him another chance, I mean, he would drop Carly in a heartbeat. He loves you.
Yeah, well, I guess I look like a... pretty good. I mean, I'm looking good compared to the alternatives, right?
Hey, we both know what John is like. We both know that he puts this horrible smirk on. He becomes this curmudgeon, and he takes all of his emotions and he stuffs them away. But, oh, every once in a while, when the emotions do come around again for him, that's what I saw when he told me that he loves you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sunsea Airlines Airlines Flight 61 to Caledonia is now boarding at Gate B7. Please
There
have
you
your
are. I
boarding
thought you weren't
passes
going to
ready.
make it.
Find somebody to cover for me at the hospital, you know.
But really, I can't tell you how thrilled I am that you're going to come along as my own personal physician.
We're hell-bent on making this trip. Somebody's got to come along to watch after you and the health of the child.
And you won't regret it either. Because I'm going to divorce Hal, I'm going to marry you, and everything is going to be perfectly great until the...
I would love to see the look on Jack's face when you walk into that hotel. Oh, dear. You don't need this.
No, I don't. Look, I don't know how you found out that Jack was in the Caribbean, but
Jack's in the Caribbean?
Oh, don't play dumb with me. You know he's there. What are you planning? You gonna pretend to go into premature labor to get his sympathy?
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, whatever you're cooking up, it's not gonna happen. Because only one of us is getting on that plane, and it is not gonna be you.
I don't mean to upset you, but I just felt like I had to put my 2 cents in.
It's all right. I needed to hear that.
You have a message, Lieutenant Munson.
Thank you. Probably Carly again. It's from Jack. He's down here on a case at this hotel. I've got to track him down.
No, you don't. Hi, Barbara. Sorry to barge in on your personal time, but this is an important case.
Oh, well, I'll be upstairs in my room. Nice to see you, Jack.
You too, sorry.
What's up?
One of the marked ransom bills that Holden gave David turned up at this hotel.
You think David could be here?
I don't know. The local authorities are checking out the rest of the island, but in the meantime, I've started an investigation on my own here. And I've zeroed in on 2 people I'm sure fit in, speaking of the devils.
David's ex. You think he could have passed the money on to Molly? Is that your take?
She didn't have a dime. Now she can afford a vacation in the Caribbean?
You think your brother's involved?
I'm sure he is. He's always had a real nose for easy money.
So, listen, if Jack is onto us, why are we going for a swim? Shouldn't we be leaving the island as fast as we can?
Not yet, not yet. If he's on the money trail, we can't just take off, right? He's gonna put that together. We gotta do a little, damage control first.
Like what?
Like covering our tracks. That's something only you can do.
Siskel and Ebert give Meet Joe Black 2 thumbs up. It's what great movies are all about.
Tell me that you love me now.
Meet Joe Black.
I love you now. I love you always.
Rated PG-13. Now playing.
Because there's 100 little things to take care of in the morning, 2 of which are hungry. Introducing Kellogg's Breakfast Mates, a bowl of Kellogg's cereal, milk, and spoon all in one. It's one less thing to worry about. Make breakfast easier. Kellogg's Breakfast Mates in the refrigerated section. Because your kids' cartoons start at 5:30 a.m. and you don't. Introducing Kellogg's Breakfast Mates, a bowl of Kellogg's cereal, milk, and spoon all in one. So they can make breakfast anytime. Make breakfast easier. Kellogg's Breakfast Mates in the refrigerated section.
Whether you're working out, working hard, or making changes, one thing is for certain. Centrum has your nutrition needs covered. And that's something that'll make you feel good about yourself. With Centrum, you benefit from what science is discovering about how vitamins and minerals help maintain health, unlock energy, and strengthen immunity. Centrum, always complete from A to Zinc.
Inside this dish is the single most important ingredient for light, fluffy, delicious mashed potatoes, Swanson broth. Rich, golden Swanson chicken broth adds flavor without adding fat. It's the 99% fat-free way to make everything 100% mouth-watering. So for super mashed potatoes or anything else, Swanson has you covered. Swanson broth, when all you want to add is flavor. For garlic mashed potatoes, try new Swanson seasoned broth with roasted garlic.
Do you want your parties to be really special? Now there is Rocher, the European speciality your guests will adore. Smooth chocolate, crunchy hazelnut, a luxurious taste sensation. It's more of a party with Rocher.
Stay tuned for more of As the World Turns.
Sunday, angels are caught in the crossfire.
Everyone on the floor now! Mark might be in that bank.
When a son is held hostage. Shots fired. On Touched by an Angel. Then, from Hallmark Hall of Fame, How did a single guy wind up raising 3 kids?
You won't say anything, will you?
Saint Maybe, CBS Sunday.
CBS 2 News puts picture credit cards to the test. Wrong person, wrong race, wrong sex. Can we get away with it? Special assignment on CBS 2 News at 11.
Good night.
No, I have a seat.
Hello? Welcome aboard Flight 257 to Newark. With stops in the Bahamas, Jamaica, and fabulous Rio!
Want more than you expect? Sign up for a Media One Next TV Premium Movie Package and get all of our other movie channels free for 30 days. All the best channels, the biggest stars, the hottest movies.
Did you bring an extra bikini?
Call 877-GO Next TV.
This is the sound of savings adding up at Bonds, and it's going to get even louder. Bonds will send you a 5% savings award for the first $250 you spend. Spend another $250 and get a second savings award, this one for 10%. Free money you can use anytime in December.
Get a Safeway Select Spiral Sliced Ham for only $1.77 a pound with Vons Club. And pick up a 10-pound bag of russet potatoes for just 57 cents with Vons Club.
That sounds like a lot of extra savings in December.
It's big.
Come to Wix Furniture's big 36-hour sale. Tremendous financing, incredible savings.
Go.
The address is CBS.
Welcome home.
All right, well, you take care of this little matter. I'm going to go over, keep Hal and Jack occupied. You got the money?
Yep, right here. I'll see you in a bit, okay?
So, did you hear about our little chat up in Molly's room?
The bare bones.
Yeah, well, me and my brother here, we got some bad blood between us. We'd like nothing more than to just nail me, stick me behind bars for whatever reason, you know? I mean, you remember the time that he tried to set me up when Julia got hit by the car?
I remember.
You really ought to try and give him some professional advice on how to let his personal grudges get in between him and his work. Because he can't just bust in on people and start interrogating them.
Oh, you mean me asking you and Molly how you're paying for that suite of room, and I just happen to be here together?
Yeah, just like that. What are you accusing me of?
He's not accusing you of anything.
Really? You could have fooled me and Molly. Why don't you just keep this up, Jack? I might bring charges up against you.
Thank you. Hello, miss. Oh, it's you. Sorry I can't make change today. Just small bits.
Oh, you remember me, huh?
How could I forget the pretty lady with the $100 bill and the $1,000 smile?
Well, I'd like you to try. Personal favor. I would be forever grateful if you would just forget that you ever saw me. Maybe this will help.
Hello, Molly.
Hi, Barbara. Hi.
Hi. Can I help you?
No, it's okay. I got it.
Oh, yeah. Better safe than sorry.
Well, I guess I sure do have my nerve telling you that Tom is off limits, and then I go on and on about John. You want me to stop now?
No, I want a tissue, please.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Here, thank you. Yes, and you're right, you know. You certainly do have a lot of nerve. And if you wanted to get to me, you did. Indeed, you did.
But, Lisa, I didn't get to you. John did.
John, I get so mad at him. I want to hate him, and I can't. And that in itself just makes me furious.
Well, I can see that.
Look, how do you know he's telling you the truth? How do you know? Because he has not told the truth to you all the time. I don't trust him.
Well, I don't blame you.
And a woman would be crazy. Anybody would be crazy to believe a man like this who, after the way he treated me the last time he proposed to me, Margot, I was humiliated.
It was awful.
And now he wants this, I mean, the baby's on the way, and he wants to lean on me. And I have spent an entire lifetime just trying to finally get my life in order. And now he wants me to come and just clean up his mess.
Look, John, he's made some terrible mistakes, and he's not an easy person to trust, and he's done awful things to people. What he did to you was terrible. But Lisa, I think he honestly does regret his mistakes.
Well, it's just too late. The horse is out of the barn.
All right. And sometimes regret is not enough. I don't think that John is really gonna change. I'm sure that he probably won't, but I have seen him make little changes for the better, bit by bit.
Little changes. For the better? He couldn't get any worse, Margot.
All right. Do you want me to just
No,
stop
no,
right
no,
now,
no,
or-
don't stop. No, I want you to get it out of your
all right.
system.
I'm just saying that maybe if you gave him a second chance.
No, what you really mean is a 10th chance.
All right. If you just gave him another chance, then he would change a little more, and then a little more, and then a little more. And Lisa, bit by bit, maybe you guys could find your way together to find some sort of happiness, and maybe not. I mean, I'm not one to make any guarantees, but I know how much he loves you. And watching you rant and rave here, it's obvious that you love him too.
Does Jack know what a jealous nut you are?
I am sick of you trying to corner him every time he leaves Oakdale.
Julia, get a life.
I have a life, a beautiful life. I just want you out of it.
Come on, Julia, don't waste your energy on
Yeah,
her.
let's everybody move to a neutral corner here before we miss the plane. Are you going to be on this
No,
flight?
I'm just seeing Julia off.
Okay. By the way, Julia, Carly is going down to see Hal. She's not going to see Jack.
If I want her to know something, I will tell her myself.
I don't need to know anything from you.
Come on, now just calm down. Just ignore her.
How can I ignore her when she's always there?
Just don't pay any attention to her. And you stay clear of Jack. Oh, mind your own business.
Hey, listen, let's stop the arguing so we can catch the plane, all right? Come on.
I'm sorry, Emma. You're right. I should just ignore her.
Just calm down. You just get some rest on the plane. So you'll look all refreshed and pretty when you see Jack.
I'll try. Thank you so much for putting up with me.
Putting up with you? You're one of my most favorite people. I just want you to have fun. You hear? Have fun. Okay.
Okay.
I'll
bye.
see you soon.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
I got a C&C book, has ABCs.
Hey, Apple.
Playing so much fun when Pooh is here with me.
With Pooh, ABCs are fun and games.
I got a C&C book with games you see.
Find the letter P. P. That's right.
Pooh is proud of me, 'cause I know my ABCs.
New talking fun ABCs.
Listen, laughing, learning. ABCD. Playing with the C&C.
I'm nothing without you, my sweet love. I'm just a simple treat, but with you I'm complete. I'm nothing without you,
Cool Whip.
my sweet love.
My son wouldn't drink his milk, so I worried about his nutrition. But then I tried Ovaltine, and now he loves his milk. Ovaltine tastes great and adds vitamins. Nestle Quick adds none. So milk not only tastes better, it's better for you.
Ovaltine makes milk even better.
Neutrogena hand cream, developed in Norway for Arctic fishermen to protect their hands. 5 years of clinical tests prove it works better at rapidly healing dry skin, at retaining moisture longer. It works better. And now, new Neutrogena body moisturizer. It works better too.
I swim every day, then blow dry. It's tough on my hair.
VO5 hot oil bonds to weak hair strands, leaving it up to 60% stronger and dramatically revitalized. Nothing works like Alberto VO5 hot oil.
Imagine what it can do for yours.
Meet Tess. She's a mover and a shaker. Not to mention a fitness buff. She's a busy girl, all right. She's even eating cereal. So now's the time for Carnation Follow-Up with all the nutrition of starter formulas, plus nearly twice the calcium. And Carnation Follow-Up can save you up to 20%. The very thought makes Tess giggle all over. Bring out the very best in your baby with Carnation Follow-Up from Nestle, also in soy.
Well, now, Miss Thing was certainly annoyed that we didn't have the exact change for that copay.
Oh.
It's like she thought I was trying to set her up for something.
You know, I just love seeing you smile.
I love hanging with you.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to do a whole lot of hanging over the next 70 years or so.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I meant what I said earlier. I hope you understand. I mean, I wasn't trying to push you away. I know I did that when I first got sick, but it's not what I'm trying to do. I want to be close to you.
I understand.
All right.
I want to be close to you, too.
Well, listen,
Mr. Close. You're not getting paid to hang around with me. So you better get to stepping and start being a doctor again, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Yeah, right back at you. I'll see you later.
Hey, babe.
Good morning.
Margot. Hey. It's the strangest thing. I stopped by John's office.
Oh, good. Does that mean you're going to give him a second chance?
It means I might think about giving it another try. But.
What?
But his secretary said to me that John left Oakdale this morning. He left on a plane, that he's somewhere at this moment on the way to the Caribbean. Now, do you know anything about that?
No, I don't. But I'm not surprised because that's what John does when he's feeling, you know, down. He goes away and licks his wounds and tries to get his act together. But Lisa, maybe he could use a little help.
Aspirin. I was looking for aspirin. I have a huge, big headache.
No, Molly, I think it's wonderful that you are practicing safe sex, especially since you seem to be into multiple partners. Have a good day.
Look. Don't forget, you don't remember me.
Forgot you already. Who are you?
With you, there's always an angle. I know you so damn well.
Oh, you don't know squat.
All right,
Jack.
that's enough. Jack will not be barging in on you or Molly.
I didn't barge in on them. I knocked on the damn door,
Cool it,
Al.
Jack, okay? If anybody needs to question you further, I'll do it. Question? About what? I'm not at liberty to say. Ah, yes, I know the drill. Listen, if I am a suspect about something, I do have a right to know.
You're not a suspect.
Yeah, right. You excuse us. How'd it go?
Well, he loved the money, and he promised not to remember me.
Good. I don't know if that'll be enough for Oakdale's finest. Jack's frothing at the mouth, as usual. Al mentioned about questioning us again, though. I didn't say what it was about.
Oh, God. It's got to be about the ransom money.
The ransom money?
Thank you. You know, by the time he gets to me, they're probably all going to be gone. Excuse me.
Could I have a pillow and a blanket, please?
I'm the one who's pregnant and he's giving everything to her.
Can't you ever relax? Just relax.
If I don't look out for myself, who will?
Well, you have a point. See, what's the long-range plan here? To get rid of the girlfriend and have Jackie boy for yourself? Huh? Well, I mean, after you get the $50 million bucks.
What are you going on about, John?
Come on. Nobody's buying that song and dance about you being over Jack. Come on. Especially after the scene you played with her.
She started in with me.
I'm not condemning you, Carly. I mean, you want it all. Okay, that's fine. Just remember to stay in the here and the now, okay? The $50 million is the most important thing, right? How do you get that? By getting Hal to give you a divorce so you can marry me. But before any of that can happen, there's something else you have to do first.
Yeah, what's that, John?
Sign this.
Just get it out of my face, okay?
Come on
I will
now.
sign it when I am ready to sign it.
It doesn't work that way. You sign it now while we're on the plane, before we get off, or the deal is over.
Wake up, miss. We're serving breakfast.
I'm not hungry. I just want to sleep.
You better eat. You're going to need your strength. We're in for a very rocky landing. You see, we're serving arsenic stew and banana bread!
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Nothing brings back warm holiday memories like the songs and carols you love.
And only Time Life's Treasury of Christmas brings you all your favorite holiday songs in one collection.
Hark the herald angels sing.
Silver bells, silver bells, silver bells.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Time Life's Treasury of Christmas is filled with the most popular holiday hits. 50 timeless classics on 2 cassettes for just $19.99 or 2 CDs for just $26.99.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. Jingle bells.
You'll get cherished holiday songs like Bing Crosby's White Christmas.
Of a white Christmas.
Every song fills your home with holiday magic.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, riding down Santa Claus Lane. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Oh, there's no place like home for
Time Life's Treasury of Christmas, the perfect way to celebrate your holiday season. On 2 cassettes for $19.99 or 2 CDs for $26.99. So call now and have yourself a Merry Christmas.
To order Treasury of Christmas, call 1-800-510-9889. That's 1-800-510-9889. Or send $19.99 for 2 cassettes or $26.99 for 2 compact discs. Plus $4 shipping and handling to Treasury of Christmas, Department 1, Richmond, Virginia.
And if your brother is involved, you're gonna have to learn to cool it, Jack. You can't let him get to you that way.
But I've got good reason for going after him. Julia and I saw Brad and Molly at the Mona Lisa. Now, Molly had this kid's doll with her. She sat up on the bar. Julia freaked out when she saw it. She said it was just like the doll that David tried to pass off as the baby the day of the ransom exchange.
It sounds like you're really onto something.
Okay, all right. Maybe I used the word ransom in front of money just like I would booty or buried treasure. It didn't mean anything.
Hey, quit jerking me around here. I'm about this close to taking that whole stash over the house.
No, you can't do that. Half that money is mine.
Then I want to know the story, and I don't want you to leave anything out this time, all right? I want to know the truth here.
Well, I think that money might be the ransom money that Holden was to give to David in exchange for Lily and the baby.
Right. And when did you realize this?
Jack told me. And enough. That night at Mona Lisa's, the same night that we dug it up, that it was the same amount, $2 million, and the doll.
The doll? The one that was buried with the money?
Mm-hmm.
What about that?
Well, supposedly David had a doll wrapped up in a blanket and pretended that it was Lily's baby. So when you put it all together...
When you put this all together, we're looking at jail time.
Excuse me, is this where I get flight number 75? Mm-hmm. Oh, great. I phoned in for my ticket.
Okay, I can help you with that. Can you tell me your name?
Oh, yes. I'm Grimaldi, Lisa Grimaldi. Oh, and the return is open-ended because I have no idea when I'm going to come back. I understand that people, well, they say the Caribbean is just fabulous this time of year.
Welcome to Caledonia Airport, ladies and gentlemen. Please check to make sure you have all your belongings before you deplane. And thank you for flying Sun Sea Airlines.
Come on, John. Why do I have to sign the damn thing right now? Can I sign it later?
Let's just say I'm a stickler for details. I don't like loose ends. Sign it while we're on the plane or the deal's off. You're doing the right.
Satisfied?
You're doing the right thing,
I just saved it
for
with the servants,
yourself
okay?
and
All I
for the
want to do
baby.
is get off this plane and go find a house.
All right. Hey, we've landed.
Come on, John, let's go.
You'd probably like to see us sleep all the way back to Oakdale, right? Are you okay?
No, I'm just tired.
and stretch and bend and stretch.
Unlike ordinary pickles, Clausen just won't bend.
Everybody stretch and bend.
When it comes to taste, we make them cold and keep them cold. So enjoy the cold snap of Clausen.
I switched.
So did we.
To Northland. Ocean Spray Cranberry Cocktail is just 27% juice, but Northland Cranberry Juice blends are 100% juice, naturally sweetened with apple and grape juice. Northland, always 100% juice.
I'm a real wild one. Wild one.
Kids are born to be wild. It's just whether they'll do it on your furniture or our toys. Bring out their constructive side with the Little Tykes Rev and Roar Mechanics Workshop. With 44 hands-on tools and accessories, and the roar of a real engine. Little Tykes, fun that lasts.
Welcome to the wonderful world of activewear. That's stuff you wear when you're, you know, active. Like this, from Jerseys. With the big, comfortable cut, and the kind of construction that lets you wash, wear, and, well, wiggle around as much as you like. Jersey style. Without worrying about a thing. So, wiggle on, won't you? In Jerseys. That's, with a Z.
I should have used Preparation H.
If you had, you wouldn't be suffering now. Preparation H helps stop itch and further irritation with a soothing layer of protection.
I should have used Preparation H.
Stops itch, stops irritation.
My mom says I look just like the Gerber baby. I've changed a bit. And so has Gerber. Now they don't have any added sugar or starch in over 100 recipes. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
Tonight, Cosby and the kids are in Boston.
Where's your dad?
Right there, with the snazzy necktie.
All new kids say, man, you order fast food, but something's missing.
There's no window.
All new Candid Camera. Plus, get ready for the most outrageous outtakes ever. Join Kevin James and your favorite stars for funny flubs and screw-ups. And the heat is on between Don and Yasmin.
If you want me, then come on.
I'll get around to you, Nash.
All new Nash Bridges, CBS tonight.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News, missing information in the Kennedy assassination. Who has it and why? The story later.
Last week, price-conscious shoppers were given this mystery detergent to try.
New challenges every